Hello again, everyone. Marcus here. I review stuff. Today, I'm reviewing the song Headbanger by BABYMETAL. This song, of course, comes to me as a request. So, as always, if you would like to request something, leave it in the comments and I'll be sure to get to it. So, I can say without a shadow of a doubt, I've never heard anything from BABYMETAL before. Although I will say that their reputation kind of precedes them. You know, I've heard of BABYMETAL. I've heard a lot of, I guess, criticism of BABYMETAL, but I've never actually listened for myself. So I'm gonna, cast aside whatever opinions may be out there and just give it a fair listen. You know, that's kind of my job. Not my job. I don't get paid for this. That's what I'm supposed to do, I guess, as a as a music, reactor. I don't want to call myself a critic either because I'm not that serious. Just as a music person who listens to music and claims to like music, you got to give it a fair shake. So, and I pride myself on reviewing anything that comes across my request list. So, we're gonna give it a shot. I did go with a live version for this one, just because it had 4 million views. The official one had 20 million views on YouTube, and I was like, okay, that'd probably be a good one to do. But I figured, live. Why not start with live? I know a lot of my viewers enjoyed live music a little bit more, and seeing that. But anyway, I have it up here. I'm gonna be watching it on different screens, so sorry if you guys can't see it yet. You won't be able to see it, but yeah, I'm gonna be enjoying it. Hopefully, let's check it out. Again, BABYMETAL, Headbanger, and this is live at Budokan Black Night 2014. Cool, let's check it out. Ooh, I like that. Okay, y'all. I gotta be for real. I gotta be 100% here. I enjoyed that a lot more than I thought I was going to. I'll be honest. I mean, like, still going in, I tried to, take it objectively. But going in, I was a little like, okay, is this really what, like, someone like me is gonna enjoy? And I can emphatically say yes, I completely enjoyed that one. It was a lot of fun. The energy they performed with out there was fantastic. So I know I didn't show you guys the video. I just kind of watched it here myself. But it's basically three ladies with like a backing band. And first of all, that backing band was very like competent. Their playing was really good. I really liked what they did instrumentally. But on top of that, out of the three ladies, the one kind of like who was in the middle most of the time, who did most of the singing, she has a very good voice, I feel like, and she really brought a lot of energy in her vocal performance. And like she was to me a big highlight of this song. I can see how some people might be turned away from kind of like the cutesy vocals from the other two performers, but I thought it was great. Like, yeah, and to be fair, I'm one of those people who like, I constantly praise music that has like very dark lyrics, but in a very poppy, catchy way. Those pop songs like that you get from like MGMT, for example, where it's really poppy and fun to listen to, but the lyrics are super dark and depressing and foreboding, right? So I really do just, in my music, I really enjoy that mix of like hardcore or heavy, whether it be in the instrumentation or the lyrics or the vocals, mixed in with something to just kind of jam out to and have fun with. And again, whether that be in the lyrics, instrumentals, or vocals. I mean, I love, blending the dark and the light and really getting a fun musical product out of it. And so I feel like this actually appeals to someone like me a lot. I really enjoyed this one. So let's break it down further, starting with the lyrics. I found an English translation on my phone. You never know how accurate an English translation will be, but let's take a quick look at it. Let's see. It says, "Headbanger with the legendary black long hair, disordered around and gorgeously blooming crazy. This flower will soon disappear fruitlessly." I wonder if maybe it's a song about growing up. I don't know. Legendary black long hair, disordered around and gorgeously blooming. So like blooming, like a flower blooming, right? So like growing up. This flower will soon disappear fruitlessly. So perhaps the person you once knew is now going to be someone else. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I need to keep reading to figure it out. So headbang, headbang, headbang. Now here just says con, con, co, con. I don't know if that was actually translated or if that's just something that you can't really translate to English. I'm not sure. Now the time has come. I no longer hesitate. I hold tightly the discount railway tickets to the east, to the west, to the south, to the north. Today, too, I rush to the very front of the stage center. Maybe it's a song about being a performer out on the road, right? You got the tickets in your hand, you're going on tour. And so again, I think that still kind of fits with that metaphor of the flower. It's like, I'm blooming, I'm becoming the musician that I was meant to be. I feel like a lot of bands write songs about being on the road, performing, touring, that kind of thing. So I definitely wouldn't put it past these ladies to do that as well. But let's see. On the left side, come on the right side, come on, standing up still, leaning back, jumping toward the stage, and then leaning over the fence, and then rolling over the mob, and then all deeply headbanging. So yeah, I think it's just kind of a song about performing, about the energy of going to a live show, just the fun involved with it. So I'm here for it. I like it. This special night of my 15, I'll never forget. All the crybabies, get out of here. So maybe like rallying against the critics potentially. With the legendary black long hair, disordered around and gorgeously blooming crazy, this flower will soon disappear fruitlessly. It'll never come back again in its so short period. I etch in my heart this special night of my 15. I jump lightly and dance in the air. Headbanger, headbang, headbang. This special night of my 15, I'll never forget. All the crybabies. So maybe, I mean, they seem to be pretty young. I wonder if they really started performing. Maybe the oldest one was 15 when they first started performing. I'm not sure. So maybe it's a song about kind of that first experience going out on tour. Again, kind of growing up in the moment and becoming, sort of blossoming into the adult, the musician that you kind of have to be able to live a life like this, Let's see. With the legendary black long hair disordered around and gorgeously blooming crazy, this flower will soon disappear fruitlessly. It'll never come back again, and it's so short period to etch in my heart the special night of my 15. With the legendary black long hair disordered around and gorgeously blooming crazy, this flower will soon disappear fruitlessly. I can never come back again to it, and it's so short period to etch this memory. Yeah, it kind of goes on like that. I jump lightly and dance in the air, headbang, 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 headbanger. Yeah, I mean, if the translation is good and if I'm reading it correctly, that's really what I see, is that it's a song about performing. It's a song about the energy, about banging your head at a metal show, but also perhaps about like their first performance. Kind of having to grow up and say, okay, I'm performing in front of hundreds, thousands, maybe even millions of people here for the first time, and I'm only 15 years old potentially. So I think lyrically, again, a lot of bands make songs about making songs or about touring, about that kind of aspect of it. So I think it fits right in with what a lot of other rock and metal and even country acts do. So I give it 2 thumbs up lyrically. Again, assuming the translation is correct and everything, you never know. But yeah, I thought it was great. So instrumentally and vocally, though, I mean, honestly, this song stands on its own. Like I said, I really enjoyed their instrumental band. I mean, you get a lot of really great work in the drums, some double bass in there, which I thought was very enjoyable. The guitar was nice and heavy in the riffs, and I actually really enjoyed the guitar solo they brought out. So instrumentally, this one was awesome. I mean, the energy this was a headbanger. This is the kind of energy in a metal song where you can legit rock out and bang your head. That was one thing I think I was afraid of coming in, was that the instrumentation, would it be good enough to stand on its own? But honestly, I would come back to this song just for the instrumentals alone, so that was a lot of fun there. And like I said, the vocal performance I thought was really good. They obviously had someone in the backing band kind of doing a lot of that screaming, but I'm glad that they did, because usually when I listen to metal, I do like a little bit of that growling, sort of screaming, singing style, in addition to the more clean melodic singing. So I'm glad that the lead singer, I'm not sure her name, this is again my first time listening to BABYMETAL, but whatever her name is, she did a fantastic job with the clean melodic vocals. I thought she had a really nice voice for this particular type of music. Just the energy, the passion kind of in her voice coming forward, I think was enough to really propel this song for me. I assumed it was going to be all the like cutesy little pigtail vocals, but really her singing voice I thought was very good, excellent for this type of music. I mean, I can't even describe what it is specifically I like about it, other than just the good energy from it. Sort of the sharpness of it, I think, was really enjoyable. And oddly enough, I really did enjoy kind of the higher pitched, more like, I don't want to say like girly, but like the higher pitched vocals from them, the cutesy little the baby part of BABYMETAL, if you will. I kind of liked it because it was like almost like a little palate cleanser. Like you're getting me ready for the next heavy part, or the next part where the lead singer comes back in and kind of does her vocal style there. So I did enjoy it, and then seeing them jump around on stage and everything, I mean, that takes a lot of energy. So kudos, I hit my mic. Kudos for them, to them, for such a great performance. I think their show seems like it's a pretty high energy thing, which I think is the whole reason you go to a live show, is to see that. To see your favorite artist perform, but to really get that energy from that live performance. So this was a really fun one, instrumentally and vocally. I give it 2 thumbs up there as well. Then as far as replay value goes, typically for me, I am so entrenched in lyricism. I love lyrics. I'm a lyrics guy. I said it forever. That it's hard for me to come back to songs that I can't understand, that are in different languages, and that's just because I love to be able to sing along to a song and kind of know what it's about, and know what the lyrics mean, and understand the words. But with that said, this one is just such a fun song that I'd probably come back to it regardless, so I think the instrumentation was good enough that that guitar solo was really good, excellent heaviness in the guitar and the drums, and then again the lead singer's voice was excellent. I think she really approached this one really well, and I'm curious to see what their other songs sound like at this point. So yeah, I think this one's still going to go on the playlist regardless of what language it's in, regardless of whether I feel like I can sing along to it or not. I thought it was a lot of fun, and I can't wait to listen to it again, so I'll ding it a little bit for that yeah, I guess it's not even their fault. 2 thumbs up. It's going on the playlist. Who am I kidding? It was fun. So yeah, really enjoyed it. Thank you so much for the request, whoever requested this one. As always, if you want to be that person who requests something, just leave it in the comments and I'll be sure to get to it, or at least add it to my list of 1,000 other reviews that I'm waiting on. If you enjoyed the music as much as I did, go support the artists. Go listen to their music wherever you can. And one place you should be able to find this song, hopefully, is going to be in my Spotify playlist. It's in the description below. Has every single song I've heard so far on my channel, as long as it's on Spotify. And of course, if you want to support me, just all the normal stuff you do on YouTube, like and subscribe and comment. Alright guys, that's going to be it for me. Thank you so much for tuning into this one, and hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.